April the 19th. Yes. And it's a Monday, a beautiful Monday. Glad you could join us today, and welcome to the Tony Monaco Show. Yeah. As you know, on my Monday show, I feature a guest. And today I have a very special friend that's guesting. Doug Cavandle is here, all the way from sunny San Diego. How you all doing? Glad you could join the show. And welcome to the Tony Monaco Show. Hey, Eugene. Can't hide love. How we doing today? Eugene Rivera's here. Good to see you, Petro. Texas. How's it going? Can't hide love. Brett Badger. Jose, what's going on? Jose's here. Reggie, what's going on? Yeah, happy Monday and welcome to the show. It's so good to see you on this 19th day of April, and I'm so glad to be here and feeling healthy. We had a wonderful weekend. It was my first time out on the road again, and I played in the famous Jazz Kitchen in Indianapolis on Friday and Saturday night with my friend Fareed Hawk and this young, incredible drummer named Kenny Phelps, and it was a very much successful tour, even though a very small one, but I think it's going to be indicative of how things are going to be for a while. The major festivals that require funding and all that stuff, they're going to disappear for a while until they can get their funding. But in the meantime, we're hopeful that now we start to get some regional things going. Hopefully, that'll spark some movement. So God bless you all. Welcome. Today, as you know, it's a day where I feature a student of mine of the present or the past who studied with me. And today, it's going to be a mix of live and a mix of some pre-recorded stuff due to the ergonomics and people in different coasts and all that. So my first thing is I'd like to bring Doug Cavandel on to the air. Hey, Doug, are you there?
Hey, Tony.
Hey, I got you, man.
I'm being here, yeah. Yep.
Good to see you. Welcome to Adam. He's, I told you, he's been taking over the organ bench lately. So
I heard him on the pedals earlier.
Yeah, well,
or maybe that wasn't him.
Knocking over my phone and stuff. Yeah, that's what keeps me my real playing chops. You know, it's not about playing the song; it's about talking to the people that come and ask you questions in the middle of your solo, right?
Right. Or dodging cats while you're playing notes.
How you doing, Doug?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah.
You look good, man.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. I got some issues that don't let me haul my organ around right now, so this is a good time. We're not playing anyway, so I'm hoping to get all that remedied at short time, and maybe by the end of the year I'll be hauling one of these beasts around again. It's just sitting out there ready to go in the garage. It ain't been anywhere.
Isn't that something, man?
Yeah.
You got to go check and make sure it's still there once in a while.
Well,
right?
I'm going to fire it up again here and see if it still runs. Sometimes I'll put it out there and have the drummer come over or something. We'll do a little driveway thing, you know.
Yeah, a little party like that.
Yeah, man. The neighbors come over and they sit in their little lawn chairs and stuff. And, you know, it's kind of like one of the club deals where they're not really listening to you, you know. They're socializing. Yeah.
And you're doing it because you love to do it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's fun.
That's a beautiful thing. I always remember having some family parties, and we would always get relegated to play. You know, it's like there's no choice. You're going to play.
Right. That's what you do, you know. Yeah, I've got some high school friends from 1966 when I graduated, and they follow me around, and they come and they bring food, and they party and all that kind of stuff. So it's fun.
Oh, that's so great, Doug, man.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for agreeing to do the show today. I started this series at the beginning of January that to try to bring some of my students on board to play live, you know, even though you've got a lot of professional experience on the real bandstand. As you and I know, we've watched the progression of things in the last year. A lot has changed, and, a lot of us that caught on to it and stayed on top of it are able to do this and, have created maybe somewhat of a marketplace. Things change when everybody can go back out to the real clubs, hear real music, talk to real people. I don't know what that's going to be like, but hopefully there'll be a percentage that remains in this a virtual world too,
Well, I'm in the business world during the day now since I retired many years ago from this full-time of this stuff. And I think the business world, that landscape has changed forever too. People like it.
Yeah.
Some people can't wait to get back to the office, and some people say, hey, I ain't going back.
I like working from home.
Working from home, man.
Yeah.
I have my cat sitting on the bench
Yeah,
next to
see?
me. You don't have to take your animal to work.
Oh, no. Thank God. They just come to my bench. So I think at first we're going to play a pre-recorded thing, right, Doug?
Yeah, so
tell us about this.
I invited one of the current guy. There's no current right now, but when I was being current, a young 20-something guitar player from town. He's at San Diego State now, my alma mater, finishing up his master's.
Okay.
And teaching and trying to get by, but he's a young guy, and he was pretty amazing when I met him. I had to find somebody else because the other guitar player I'm going to have in the other video, he was one of the first guys that I was with, and he was totally wonderful to work with. And when I lost him, I go, oh man, what am I going to do? Because I need somebody who's not just busy all the time. There's 2 or 3 guys in town, but I could hardly ever get them all the time. When I wanted to play. But so anyway, he was ready, willing, and able, and I think he's a wonderful player. He's got a lot of ideas, and I just invited him over. We put a camera on it, and we just both went at it. It was first take on everything, So it's just all real loosey-goosey stuff, and we're just kind of playing it as we go along and looking at each other and stuff. You'll kind of see, like at the end, like, okay, who's going to end this?
Well, thanks for that. That's always fun information. I've got it queued up. I'm going to start playing it. Here we go.
Alrighty. This is by the way, this is an original tune.
Oh, yeah, Doug. Very nice. That was very nice. What's the name of that tune?
That's an original tune. That's called Bird Dog. I don't know why.
Wow.
I just was in my mind when I wrote
It's really a good tune, man. I like the continuity of the tune. I like the fact that it's a real tune with an A and a B. You know?
Yeah, right.
And a nice young man playing the guitar there. He sounded like he was fully committed to playing.
He pushes me.
Very good. That's what we need, you know.
Yeah,
we need players that, you know, just because they're young doesn't mean that you don't have a lot of experience. And so just because they're young doesn't mean we can't feed off their energies. And
I said to him the other day, I said, you know, I got some nice play-along tracks that Tony's making and stuff, and that'd be really good. He says, I don't play with play-alongs. He says, I play with real people.
There you go.
Okay. Right. He plays a lot, though. I mean, he's like
well, these young kids
single,
can do
you
it,
know?
you know.
Yeah.
Well, and they're willing
Plays
to
all
go.
the time.
They're willing to go play for things that you and I wouldn't be willing to do.
Yeah, people are getting more desperate these days. I saw an outdoor event here in San Diego. They had Bob Baggs was on the organ, and they brought down some LA cats who were playing outside and stuff. And there's no way they're paying those guys what they're worth coming down for a Wednesday night in San Diego for like a free event. You know.
Yeah, they're just working for whatever. It's sad.
Sure,
isn't it?
that'll pass too. But
hopefully soon. I hope that we get ourselves together with that. You know.
Yeah.
So you're sitting in the same room that we watched the recording, so you must have that organ nearby.
This is a C3 here. I mean, this is an A100 that I'm playing on.
Are you going to play that for us?
I am. I'm going to try to play
I'm
this.
going to switch you to speaker view, so now it's all you. Now, do you
okay.
switch your camera angle too?
Yeah, let me switch. Yeah, I'm going to switch mine too.
What are you going to... There we go. We're back to... Whoa. So now what are you going to play?
Well, I'll surprise you.
Well, you got the feet and everything going.
Oh, I got the socks.
You got the socks?
The socks are like I know they're a thing with a lot of people, but it just makes me feel better about playing with the socks. And when I play in public, I've got a C, and I got the back panel off the C, so you can, privacy panel, so they can see my feet on it and stuff.
Yeah.
And I got a little light under there. You know, in the old days on the C3s, there was a church one. They had a little light with a little pull tab on it, and they had little lights in there. In fact, I've got about 20 of those little lights sitting up here.
Oh, my God.
I've got like a little Hammond supply store here in my place. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but
this is
it's
great.
the kind of thing, oh, yeah, you was giving those away? Yeah, I'll take those.
Now, that's a C3?
No, this is an A100.
Looks like an A100.
Right,
you got the speaker grill by the pedals there.
yeah. This is a A100, and I love this little thing.
Yeah.
I didn't do much to it. I bought it from a little old lady, not in Pasadena, but close up in L.A. And she had passed, and her son had it, and he was advertising on Craigslist or something, and I picked it up for not much. I got a truck, and I rushed up there, and I put it in the truck, and I didn't tie it down too well, so I lost the music stand on it. It blew off the freeway someplace.
Oh, I remember that.
I remember me asking you about that. That's been a couple of years ago.
Wow. Well, I guess you don't need one anyhow with all the stuff you got on
you
top there.
Don't use them. I got my camera up here.
Yeah, I take them off.
Keyboard and all
I got a
that
basement full of music stands.
Yeah. Well, I worked at the Hammond store, and they had a ton of them up there,
I'll
too,
bet
but it
you
just
they
wasn't-
do.
I didn't hear about it,
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, see, you probably might recognize this, Tony.
Okay.
Let's see here. I got everything together. I don't need that. Okay.
Wow, Starry
Remember that
Night.
tune?
Starry Night, man.
That was like the first or second tune that you gave me to work on. I go, what the hell?
Man.
And you said, I love this tune.
I love that tune, and you played it so well, Doug.
Oh, thank you. It needs a lot more work, obviously. The longer you play it, the better you get at it.
It's one of those songs that I think you could play for a lifetime and continue to get better on, just because the changes are simple, but they're not.
Simple. Yeah, simple.
Yeah.
There's like 3 or 4 chords in the sucker.
Yeah, but yet it's deep, because it goes in a couple of different ways, and that was beautiful. Starry Night, ladies and gentlemen. That's one of my favorite Don Patterson songs.
Yeah. Yep.
We got a busy cat today. Jeez, I get no peace. Now he's going to play the B3. Wow, Doug. So you mentioned retiring, but you still work all the time. You've got your own...
I work. Yeah, I'm still getting phone calls as we're sitting here, support calls. I'm in the computer software business, so I do support all day.
Unbelievable.
Sometimes,
So you've done a lot of serious work with the computer world, but you also make wine.
I do have a working winery and vineyard. Yeah, they're just sprouting up like crazy now. I got some. Well, you don't need to see any pictures, but I got about an acre here, close to an acre. It's close into the city, and you'd never know there's a vineyard here when you drive by the street. And now my neighbor is putting in a vineyard too.
Oh, wow.
He's a young guy though, so he's out there and breaking his back at it. I had to bring in several tons, not hundreds of tons, but tons and tons of rock, and I built rock walls like they do over in the Amalfi Coast and stuff. Like no mortar walls.
Why you build rocks? What's the roots grow in that or what?
No, those are just for the walls. Oh, because my land is not flat; it's terraced. Let me put my camera
I
back
see.
here so I can.
So you have you have to layer it, yeah.
Yeah, so I've got several different terraces,
Wow.
and then there's the vines are out there. It's nice to go out and look at it.
I bet it's beautiful.
It's hard to imagine that I did all of that because I couldn't do it.
God, man, that's amazing. Doug.
It's still a lot of work. You got to go out and prune all the time and take
yeah.
care of them. I'm a gentleman farmer now.
There you go. God bless you.
Yeah, it's
your
fun.
Your next song is another Don Patterson favorite of mine, and it's called "The Good Life."
That's correct. Yeah.
So I'm gonna switch over to that.
I played this tune at the Organ Summit I had a year and a half ago, where Kerry Frank was our guest artist.
You played so much different this style on this, as I remember listening to this.
Oh, is that right?
Than the traditional. It's so good. Explain your approach before you get started.
I don't know.
You just did it.
I just play it,
Okay.
I don't explain them too well.
All right. Well, let me just go ahead and switch it over to the feed and play
Okay.
it. Here we go.
All right.
I got you right
this
on board.
This is Peter. That last tune, I don't know if you got it in, but that last tune was an original. Did I tell you that?
Yes, you did.
And then this is Peter. He's an older gentleman.
Okay.
I don't know, on the feed I was looking, I think, is the guitar player video cut off at the bottom? I think it was. I don't think you can see the guitar player. But anyway, Peter's a great guy. He retired because of problems with his hands. He couldn't play anymore. So that's when I met Rudy. But Peter's a great guy. He came over and sat down, and I said, "What song you want to play?" He says, "I don't know." I said, "Do you know this song?" He goes, "No, I don't think so."
Are you saying when the last
Well, let's just play it.
When the last video played, you didn't see the guitar player?
I couldn't see it
Okay,
on my
you know
feed.
what? You're right. I know what to do. Hold on. It's my fault. There we go.
Yeah?
Oh, tell the other gentleman I apologize
Oh, no
sincerely.
problem. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Doug. Wow, I like that ending.
Sound kind of kept dropping out on my end. I don't know. It made it sound like it was out of time with the drums or something.
Oh, you mean from where you were from where you're listening now?
From where I was listening, yeah, it didn't sound the same to me. But anyway, you get the idea.
Nah, it was beautiful, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doug.
Thank
so,
you.
what's your plans now? What's out in the future? What are you thinking?
I got to keep working. Got to pay the bills. My wife says I can't stop working. I don't want to stop working anyway. And every year there's a new harvest, and so there's you got your harvest, and then you got your crushing and your pressing, and then right now it's sitting over here. It's sitting over here to my left. My organ studio shares my wine over here. See, there's some bottles of wine.
They're fermenting right over there.
Of wine, and my wine supplies and all that stuff over there. And then you can't see the racks of wine.
So you're able to keep the separate business from practicing and drinking the wine at the same time, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of always on a diet these days, so there's not as much drinking of wine as there used to be.
Well, that's good. Well, that's not bad.
I give it away to friends and stuff. Frankly, the wine business part of it is more exciting to my friends than it is to me.
Yeah,
it's like a conversation. So, oh, you have a vineyard. Oh, I'd like to come over and help you.
Oh, wow.
Ring, ring. You want to come over and help with the vineyard? We're cleaning up and raking and doing all that stuff. No. Tell me when you're drinking.
Yeah, right. They want to come and drink, not the.
That's about it.
Not cleaning the leaves. That's funny.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, thanks so much for being such a great friend.
Well, likewise. I have learned so much, and I think I was thinking back today, what is it that I've really gotten the most out of them and I've learned? And I think that the most bang for the buck that I've been getting through all of our lessons with students and listening to you and taking private lessons and stuff is the in-between the note stuff. anybody can play a D minor ninth or whatever, but what are you doing? I guess some people call that voice leading, or something. But I've always just played. I've been playing organ professionally since I was like 16 in different various ensembles, and got a music degree and all that stuff. But I never really thought about what I was doing. I played it. So like when we'd have a lesson or something like that, and somebody say, well, we're playing a C sharp 13th sharp 11th or something like that. Oh, oh my God, what's going on there, But I hear it and I go, oh, I know what that is. I've been playing that for a long time. I just didn't know what it was.
Right.
But that and the leading things and playing just like playing a simple like a G minor chord and putting in a A right next to it right there or something and putting it real close, and just little things that you hear, and because as you know on the organ you got less is kind of more.
Yeah, well, you only have one hand to do all the harmonies, so.
Yeah, but even on the right hand, it's nice to have those nice big full clusters and everything.
Yeah.
I don't have the reach that you and some of the other guys have, So
but
I'm
you
not
make up
those.
New clusters, though. That's what's so cool.
I try to do something different. Yeah.
Your voicings will sound different just because of the.
And a lot of it comes from my piano playing.
That'll
so
change.
I had a piano quartet for like 7 years at a steady gig.
Yeah.
So I learned that pretty well. But I've been playing left hand since I was in a band. When was that? In college, and the bass player was no bass player, and so I started playing the left hand. So I had a lot of left hand on-learning to do when I played. I didn't have to learn it. I had to kind of on-learn it.
Yeah, well, it's a cumulative thing. You know how that is.
Yeah.
So. Wow.
So it's been a good journey. It's tough sometimes to sit down and work these things out, but after a certain amount, then at least I get more comfortable with it, and it's more fun.
Repetitive.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing I've learned is to get. I think the word you use is to get intimate with the tune.
Got to do it. Got to play it so much you just love it. Well, how about taking us out with something, Doug?
Okay. Here's another one. Actually, you might recognize the intro to this, or maybe you won't, because it says right here, transcribed from Tony Monaco.
Uh-oh.
So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Let me see if I got my levels going
that
here.
Scares me.
Well, it's loosely transcribed. I play it different every time, so we'll see how that. Okay. Oh, I forgot to change my camera. There it is. Hey, I kept the drums. Up there come the drums again.
Yeah. That was great, Doug.
A little mumbling around there.
Hey, man, you know,
That was fun, though.
when you're trying to do it all by yourself, you know, it just takes one small error, especially when you're trying to find the stop button in front of that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing how much we do today. I mean, you know, all the text that you send with your thumbs on these little screens, isn't it amazing we don't make more errors than we do?
It's amazing to me that everybody does it. Your grandma does it, you know?
Unbelievable. I mean, I never, you know, it's like, wow, what happened? This is amazing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Doug. God bless you.
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate your appearance.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was a ball. Thank you. Enjoy your day. And
Okay, Tony.
can't wait to see you on our Tuesday night group tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, yep.
Yep. All right, brother.
Donna Lee. Oh, boy.
Donna Lee. Thank you, Doug.
Okay, Tony.
We'll
Thanks
see you
again.
soon. Okay.
Okay.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
sir. Wow, there you go. Great friend of mine. And as you could tell, a great musician. And, wow. Yeah, we'll see Doug tomorrow night. We'll have to give him a... we'll just give him the love, right? And speaking of the love, I'd like to thank all of you, too, who have been very supportive of me in my challenge to continue to make an effort to make a living as a musician during a very scary time in our life, especially when you're in a service industry. You know, being a musician that works for music for a living, you know, to expect to try to make a living from doing that. And, you know, I've been, at the beginning of the pandemic over a year ago, I was broadcasting 6-7 hours a week, like Monday through Friday at noon. Then I would do like Friday and Saturday nights at 10. So it was like 7 performances. And, wow, have I learned a lot. And it's been a wonderful journey in getting to know how to use the technology and still perform at the same time. And then the wonderful thing about teaching online lessons and everything, I've been able to, over the last 3 months, present to you not only the students that I teach online, but also bring them up to the speed to be able to do this live performance. And the technology has come with us. Like, so me and Doug were communicating on another laptop, see? So when I was in the guest feed mode like this, you're actually looking at my Macintosh screen that I'm using a special audio capture card to bring what's on the monitor of my Mac into this broadcast. So, a year and a half ago or a year and a couple of months ago when we first started, I'd have all kinds of troubles trying to keep both a Zoom meeting and a broadcast with all that video. And here, with just a flick of a button and a little USB card and some knowledge, I can now have guests. So, as I said last week, my goal at the beginning of the year was to have students that study with me on Mondays and friends that I admire and friends in the industry join me as a guest on Wednesdays. And I was able to keep it going this far. But, that's another job in itself, to try to line up people. And, of course, all the people that have played up to this point were volunteers. My next level would be to have to actually go in with students that, I feel should be broadcasting that didn't volunteer or were afraid to volunteer. I don't know why. But, I think it's time for me to take just a little step back and regroup. I'm going to continue to do my Friday shows with a live band because I really enjoy that. I get to multi-track. I get to mix, a play-along mix with it. I also get to mix my private collection. So on Fridays, it's kind of spiritual to me to have a real live trio. It also introduces more, camaraderie and different music, And soon keep in touch. I'll let you know when it's happening. There'll be a new show, and it won't be at this hour. It'll be at a special, different hour, and it'll be more along the lines of a talk show base show that'll actually have me and an MC that's going to be helping me, and you'll be asking questions. So I'm in the process of designing that now. Of course, music is always the center of my show, and of course I might play a song or two. Of course, that's what I do. But it's going to be more about audience participation and being brought in with this technology to ask personal questions. So can't wait to see you all Friday at 4 p.m. The hour of the Friday show is going to change as well soon, but for now, not too many changes. Just keep it the same, right? I want to thank a couple of people. Jocelyn, thank you very much. God bless you for your gratuity. That helps me so much. Debbie and Gordy, thank you. You guys have been consistent in helping me all along. I really, really appreciate all of your friendships, and I hope that you all understand that I just need to regroup. That's my personality. I got to always feel good about what I'm playing and what I'm doing, and I've got to be creative. I'm a creative person. So thank you for all the support you've given me. God bless you. We'll see you every Friday, and I'll bring you on the live gigs with me as much as possible. And soon, once I get a second wind here, there'll be a new Tony Monaco show. I think you're going to really enjoy it. So what do I say? How do I take this out? I got to tell you another experience that I really learned over playing, now I think 13, 14 months now. Solo, a lot of solo gigs. Man, I got to tell you, the experience has been well worth it. Not from the experience of, not only just the experience of learning how to broadcast and run all these things simultaneously. I got quite a cockpit here, as you know. But to actually be able to continue to entertain and perform and let this be the medium to do so. So in other words, I've got I've had those days when my shows and the delivery were really perfect. And sometimes the gratuity would reflect the same. So there's an art to all of this, to everything. And now that we're going back to some live music, that's kind of great too. So we're just going to keep it going. Someone just gave me a gift with Venmo. See, there you go. Thank you very much, Mark. God bless you. Appreciate that. So we'll see you hopefully on Friday. Wow, somebody else. Nunya. Ha 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 ha. Thank you for your kind support along the way, you and Craig too. I'm not leaving forever. The new show's going to be great. I know. I have a vision. I had a friend of mine contact. I'll just give you a preamp because those that are watching right now, the ones that are my loyal fans. I had a gentleman approach me in terms of trying to produce a show that's more talk-based, and he would MC. And we're trying to find a format to make it work where you'll be able to come in and ask me questions about music, the music business, about entertainment, about recovery, living and surviving as a musician in recovering from drug addictions. That's been my life, overcoming my physical problems with my neuropathy problems and continuing to find new ways to play. So it'll be more of a show about life and surviving, not only surviving but thriving. And because my life has been successful so far. Look at me, I'm in my early 60s and I do what I love to do, and I have everything I need. I have you. You're my friends, So it's been really great. We'll see you Friday. Those shows are always full of energy, and the new show will be here soon enough. And it's going to be better because all of my friends who are normally here can have an opportunity to actually come in and be in the show. So this is going to be a whole new level of stuff. So you know me, man. I'm always pushing the boundary. So let me find this swing that I want to find. Let's hope I get lucky. God bless you all. We'll see you on Friday. You're so great. Yeah. God bless you all. Thank you so much again. It's been a pleasure.